Hey Metafam, Peeweezo here. Welcome to the channel. So we're going to do things a little bit in reverse this week for the Metazoo news because tomorrow, March 24th, 2023 is going to be the Metazoo 30th drop. So Metazoo 30th is going to be the April Fool's set of Metazoo. Last year Metazoo did the Magic Cast set, which really did fool many people, including myself. But it seems like this time around, Metazoo has already released what they're actually going to have in the Metazoo 30th set. Congratulations, Metazoo, on your 30 years in the TCG industry. So, of course, for those that do know the inside joke of this, that's not really inside joke. It's pretty big. Magic the Gathering had your 30th anniversary last November, and they released a Magic 30th set, which this is Metazoo's play on them, and thus the April Fools of it. So I do want to get a little bit more into what Magic 30th actually is with Metazoo. So we can see here, so there is the box. You see Metazoo and you see 30th, and you see the Cryptid Nation symbol here, and it says Anniversary Reprint Edition. And we do have a few of the cards spoiled actually already, so we'll go through those a bit later, but a little bit history of it. So this is the Magic the Gathering site, and we see that this is Magic the Gathering 30th Anniversary Edition. So celebrate 30 years of Magic the Gathering with commemorative collectible box and some cards. And what's this? Ooh, with just a very, very breezy and cheap $999. And what do you get for $999? What's inside? Each display worthy box includes four, you heard that right, just four 15 card booster packs. So, which means that each pack is pretty much $250 each. And this caused a lot of controversy in the TCG world, I would say, not just the Magic the Gathering world, but also a lot of people lost confidence in Magic the Gathering due to this. I would call it a bit of a stunt or a bit of a backstab to the fans, like a $999 commemorative item. I don't know about that. But yeah, so as we can see here, if we click on learn more, so we do see that this item did drop on sale November 28th. So just like 4 months ago. And yeah, so the cards were actually just reprints of the original cards, original, like I guess alpha and beta cards of Magic. And you can see here, so this was the original card. Would be the Black Lotus that is very, very iconic in the TCG world, kind of like Pokemon Charizard and Metazoo Mothman, right? So you have the original one, and then we have the Magic 30th look to it. So you can see that it doesn't have that classic old border around the card. It has like the new look of the Magic cards, and it also has like that Magic 30th little symbol here. Let's see if I can scroll in. Yeah, there you go. So it does have a 30th edition stamp there. Same thing, Ancestral Recall, another iconic card, Time Walk, and then you have the I always call it Obnoxious 9 now because it's so into Metazoo. I forgot what's it called in the Magic, but there's like 9 cards that are just like the different gems that are artifacts, that just really represent. There's like a pearl, the Mox Pearl, there's Mox Diamond, Emerald, Mox Diamond, all that stuff. But they're really, really sought after cards, and they did a reprint of those as well. And it's actually you're not guaranteed to get one of these reprint cards. It's still like a luck of the draw type of thing, though, right? So it's a big gamble for like $250 per pack. So that's a little bit of a background regarding the Magic 30th. Oh, actually, I should also mention that the card back is completely different as well, which actually shocked a lot of people because that means that these are technically like proxy cards that Magic did. So the back of the card actually looks like this. So it says Magic the Gathering 30th Anniversary Edition with the Black Lotus in the back. And for those that don't know about, I guess, Magic in general, this is what a typical Magic back looks like for the cards. And this is tournament legal. And these ones are not tournament legal, but you can play it in the Commander format. What else do we really want to talk about? Okay, we already saw the differences here. And so when Metazoo says that this is the reprint edition, like let's go back here. So we highlight here. See, it says right there, Anniversary Reprint Edition. That means that it's a bit of a play on what Magic did, actually reprinting the reserve list. And what is the reserve list? So we see that reserve list is for Magic under the MTG wiki. The reserve list is a list of Magic the Gathering cards that will never be reprinted in order to preserve their value on the secondary market. The reprint policy featured the reserve list was first published by Wizards of the Coast in March 4th, 1996. And by technically, I guess, doing this Magic 30th and doing all these, I guess, like reprint cards, they kind of like went against their reserve list policy, which kind of Metazoo is kind of making fun of a little bit. And I actually think that Metazoo, I think, might actually reprint some of their reserved list cards as well. And actually, what I mean by that, for those that actually don't know, on the Discord, there's actually a reserve list on the side here. So I'll show you where it is. It's under gameplay. And then it's right here. This is the Metazoo reserve list, actually. So it says, Metazoo TCG reserve list. The following cards will never be reprinted in a functionally identical form. You can see like the Cryptid Nation cards, tribal decks, the secret rares, like the Inks and Old Scratch. There's actually an updated list as well. That shows like they're pretty much updating every time as well, like the Walmart promos. As there's more and more sets and more promos, more cards will be added to the reserve list. So that's pretty much what the reserve list in a bundle actually means. And let's actually see, there's actually a bit of there was a Twitter post as well here. So is it getting hot in here, or is it just a temperature? Metazoo 30th Anniversary Reprint Edition will be available only this Friday starting at 12 p.m. EST on the Metazoo Marketplace. And then we actually see a few more of the cards that are spoiled here. This one's the Neverlasting Fire Crystal, and they have some pretty fun different types of effects. And like we see here, this one, I can't get the bigger picture. I forgot where I saw it before. But this is like for lizard people, but it's actually a lizard like in a suit. It's kind of fun. It's just like a play on some of the older Metazoo cards. And actually, so getting back to this, I want to actually go over a little bit about this Metazoo 30th Anniversary Celebration card here. I'm not a like competitive player by any means, but I did play some TCGs before. I thought this one was kind of cool just because it's kind of like near and dear to Yu-Gi-Oh, which I used to play. So it says, so of course there's the fourth wall effect here with a star. To contract this page, you must ask, is this a beastie or a spell? I actually asked that as well. It has life points and it has like swift, and I don't really know what that symbol means. If you know what it is, please leave a comment down below. But it has like attack, but it's also a spell, I guess. It's a beastie spell. So it's very confusing if it's a spell or a actually beastie. And you can only have one per spell book. And what it does is, if you contract it, is if the year is 2050, so Metazoo technically came out in 2021 first with first edition Cryptid Nation, but the Kickstarter started in 2020. So in 2050 would be 30 years from the original start of Metazoo. So if the year is 2050, all casters shuffle all pages in their Limbo, Cemetery, and Afterlife into their spellbook and bookmark until they have 7 pages. Place this page into the Afterlife. And it has an attack of 0, right? So this pretty much just resets the game a little bit, except for the life point totals, right? And it really reminded me of when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And some of you that used to play old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Will remember this card very well. I really like to troll people a lot with it. And it's a flip. Both players unite all their respective cards on the field, in their hands, and in their graveyards with their respective decks and shuffle them. Then both players draw 5 cards from their shuffle decks. So this it literally like made it like another extra game, right? But of course, this will only work if it's 2050. So we'll all have to wait. What, it's 2023? So 47 years? Wow, my math's so horrible. 27 years until we can actually see this card in action. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty fun of Metazoo to do as a 40th anniversary surprise for everyone. Please leave a comment down below of what you actually thought of the Magic 30th, I guess the theme of the Magic 30th. I thought, not Magic 30th, Metazoo 30th. See, I'm already confused already. I already got April fooled. It's not April yet. Yeah, so that's about it for the drop that's happening once again tomorrow, Friday, March 24th, 2023, 12 p.m. EST on the Metazoo Marketplace. So let's take a look at these other things. This is actually pretty fun. So I saw Metazoo actually do this. Actually, how do I make this bigger? Oh, sorry if that's a bit loud. But yeah, you can just go. It goes and then it's kind of like stops on different beasties, and you see like which beastie are you, right? So actually, this is the first one that I actually got when I actually watched it, and I did a post on the Metazoo YouTube page that had this short as well. So don't forget to leave and support Metazoo's official YouTube page. So you can do that. That's a little bit of a fun tidbit there. Okay, since we're saying we're going reverse, let's look at the second Metazoo news of this week. Since we're talking plush, our little mini Mothman. So this is the Valentine's Day plush that Metazoo released for Valentine's Day, but it got pushed a little bit back, and there are different variants. This is a standard variant that you could just purchase on the Metazoo marketplace. There's an NFT variant with like a gold heart, and I think there's actually a third variant as well. I'm thinking it's like maybe like a rainbow heart, but and it comes with its respective cards as well, of course, in Metazoo style. And they're being shipped today, which was March 20th. If you didn't grab one, make sure to reach out to some of our partners in LGSs. So that's actually really good news. A lot of people that actually didn't get these Valentine's Day Mothman plushes, you still get a chance. Maybe reach out to one of the partners. That'd be like Argos Anonymous, Metakai, Immortal Workshop, or I guess just your standard LGSs. Maybe they would have them as well. Next news, Earth Tower. And it has like this little foot, a really cute little foot, you know? It's like little, very pink, and it has like three little, I don't know what you call those, the paw prints, I don't know. But I originally thought it was maybe for like the fire tower rabbit, so explosive bunny, but this is for the fire tower, so I don't think it is for that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what plush they have for the Earth Tower. And the last thing we discussed last week, ECG Island had a podcast, and that was pretty interesting. And then really like Metazoo supporting all the different Metazoo content creators out there. And congratulations to all those that did get the content creator medals. A big group of big cohort of people did receive them. So congratulations to everyone. And yeah, Mike actually this week postponed some of the interviews because he is on a trip, or him and the whole Metazoo team maybe is on a trip. So the interviews did get a bit delayed, especially for one of the ones that was talked about quite a bit was the Cardboard and Coffee, or Ian or Cryptid Nation News, this interview. But I think that's just going to be, what's it called, pushed back a little bit and not canceled, hopefully. And then, yeah, hopefully, potentially my interview will also be going ahead as well. We'll talk more about that later. But yeah, so hope everyone enjoyed this week's Metazoo news. Please leave a comment down below if you're going to get a Metazoo 30th box yourself, if you're really excited for some of the cards. I heard it's going to be a pretty big set. Actually, can we actually tell how many cards are inside? Okay, you know what? Let's just do a little bit of sleuthing here. We can actually get a little bit ahead of the drop here. Oh, you know what? It's 5 out of 16. So I actually think that it's going to be a 16 card set. I guess it's not going to be much bigger than last year's April Fool's set. I thought it was going to be at least 30 cards, right? Because it's Magic 30th. Let's see. 14, 16? But that's out of 7. I'm a bit confused now. This might be actually a really huge set. No, I think it's out of 16. See, my math is just really bad. Don't trust me with your math stuff, guys. Yeah, so leave a comment down below. Leave a like down below. Please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, keep on casting, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.